Hi everyone, welcome to I Made It. I'm Alex. On this channel, I share all the stupid things I did so you can be better off than me. Today, we're talking about money. Today, I will mention 5 stupid things you need to avoid if you want to have better financial future. Specifically, it will prevent you from googling stuff like, can I return a car after I buy it? Are interests real? And why can't I ever have more money? Well, I survived. My bank account, well, not so much. It's still in therapy. Let's dive in. All right, mistake number 1. I was in my 30s, mid 30s, when I figured this one out. I thought I was just too young to start saving. I didn't have enough money. I thought I was too young. I have a lot of time until the pension starts. Well, I was still like a child. I don't need to do that. Retirement is for old people. I'm not there yet. Newsflash, compound interest doesn't care about how old are you or if you're immature. Young you has way more energy than you do. And I thought I was being cool and spontaneous. Well, turns out I was just being broke in the style. Real talk number 1. Every year you wait with saving, it costs you in compound interest. If I started saving just 200 euros a month in my 30s instead of end of my 30s, I would have 40,000 euros more. That's a nice car, a year of college tuition for the children, or avocado toast, lots of it if you're into that kind of stuff. Well, start now. Even if it's 50 euros per month, start now. Your future self will thank you many times or send you thank you notes. Mistake number 2. Every time I got a raise, I immediately spent every extra euro I got. I got 10% raise, no problem. I spent 12% more. Bonus would work. I need those new sneakers. Tax refund, vacation on a location I can't even pronounce. Here's the thing, and this thing is embarrassing. For 3 years straight, I made more money each year, and you know what? I had the same amount in my savings account. Actually, less, because treat yourself nice is a real thing, folks. Real talk number 2. The secret only wealthy people know. When you get a raise, pretend you didn't get it. You know, money that you don't get doesn't hurt, it's not there. So make an automation and deposit every euro or dollar you can automatically every month. Take that extra money that you earn, make an automation for every month, and forget it's not there. It does not exist. It's like going to the gym. If you wait until you feel like it, it's never gonna happen. Automate that stuff. Mistake number 3. This one is the classic one. I treated credit cards as if they were vouchers from the university. It's like free money, but it's not. There's no such thing as free money.
Show me the money! Jerry, you better yell! Show me the money!
I'll just pay it off next month when the next project comes through. The big project never came through, but the interest in credit cards, they were still there. I had this beautiful rationalization system. It's only 50 euros more. That's not even real money. But here's the thing about $50 charges. They have friends, lots of them. And then they all show up at the end of the month like, surprise, we're here, we're 2,000 euros, check now. And the interest, that's chef's kiss. I was paying a lot of money, but not the actual balance, just the interest. So avoid interest for credit cards. Those are the worst. Real talk number 3. If you can't buy it with your debit card, that's cash, you can't afford it. Full stop. Period. No debate. Credit cards are great for points and wheeling credit, but only if you pay the full balance every month. Otherwise, avoid. If not, you're just renting money with very, very high interest. So I didn't have a lot of debt on credit cards. I paid it off, and when I did, I felt such a relief not paying those extra interest to somebody else. The day I made that final payment, well, almost better than my wedding day. Don't tell my wife I said that. Mistake number 4. I refused to make budget because I thought budget are for people who didn't have their life together. You know who doesn't have their life together? People who don't do budgets. I was like, well, I'm a smart guy. I work in IT, I know approximately how much I earn. I'll wing it. Spoiler alert, I did not know how much money I had. I didn't know even how much I'm spending. I didn't have no idea where my money was going. It was like trying, holding the water with your hands like this, One time you see it and then water disappears completely. So try to get your balance straight. It was like trying to hold water with your hands, like this. One moment you see the water, and next one, it vanishes, just disappears. Well, it turned out that I was spending money, a little bit of here, a little bit of there, a little bit of there. Just didn't have any idea where it was going, but I know it was going, lots of it. Real talk number 4. Budget. Don't take budget as a prison, It's not. It's a permission slip. It tells your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. You don't need fancy apps. I mean, you can if you want to, but you don't need to. Just a simple spreadsheet will be perfect. Income minus expenses. That's everything you need. So that way, you know how much you're earning, you know where it's going, and you know if you're spending more than you earn or less. If the number is negative, then you got a problem. If the number is not negative, kudos to you. Once I started tracking everything, I figured out a lot of money went to unnecessary things, things that were not important, didn't mean anything to me, and was just spending for stupid stuff. At one point, I figured out that I was spending almost 600 euros for stupid, unnecessary stuff. That's like finding PlayStation 5 in your apartment every month. Cool, huh? Mistake number 5. Well, this last one hurts, I admit, because I have a master's in economics, and this one particularly hurts. I was terrified of investing, so I didn't do it. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know nobody that did it. I have no experience. The stock market seemed like a gamble for people in suits. I was not that kind of person. I didn't understand it, so I kept everything in my savings account, earning like 0.1% interest, like just going nowhere. You know what kept pace with my savings account? Well, nothing, not even inflation. So I was actively losing money to inflation, so my money was worth less every day. Inflation, it's funny thing, it was eating my savings like Pac-Man on espresso. I had this voice in my head saying, what if I lose it all? I have family to survive. I can't afford to lose all of my money. Well, past me by doing nothing, guaranteed that I lost money to inflation. Congratulations, man, you played yourself. Real talk number 5. You don't need to be Wall Street genius, not at all. Index fund, that's it. ETF, cool. Boring, simple, long-term, very effective. They track the entire market, so you're basically betting on the economy existing, If an economy exists, you're good to go. You'll profit. I finally started investing at 38 with simple portfolio, small safe companies, small ETFs. Right now it's going great. Even during market crashes, if you just hold steady and do not sell your portfolio, you'll be good long term. Time in the market beats timing in the market. Also, this next tip I learned hard way. If your company provides you with a pension fund, that's free money. Just take it. If you can, match it with your own pay. In the past, I left like 15,000 euros on the table because I couldn't afford to contribute more. Of course, I couldn't contribute more because I had to have those 200 euro shoes, Priorities, folk. Priorities. So, in conclusion, I made all those mistakes and I'm still here. I'm recovering from that stuff. But why should you go through the pain if you don't have to? Your 30s are like sweet spot in life, where you're making decent money, but you still think you're invincible. Well, you're not. Time moves fast, compound interest is real, and future you is going to be a lot less forgiving than you think. My challenge to you today is pick one thing I've mentioned and fix it this week. Automate 50 euros to savings, make basic budget, pay off one credit card or any other debt, open investment account. I don't care. Just do something. Small actions now equals massive results later. That's also what I'm teaching my kids. And hey, if you made those mistakes too, drop a comment. You know, misery loves company. And I would like to know that I'm not the only idiot out there. Thank you for watching I Made It, where I made mistakes so you don't have to. Hit subscribe if you want more wisdom from a guy who had to learn everything the expensive way. See you next week when we'll talk about marriage issues. Believe me, there are many. Bye.